hey there, hi there, ho there, internets. I'm on my way to the store because it turns out that the plugs that I have, that I was using in the Magna and I'd attempted to use in the Intruder, are resistive type plugs. And you know, the bummer of that is, both bikes already have resistors in the plug boots, caps, whatever you want to call them, don't care. That may be part of the reason that the Magna is stumbling a bit, is there's too much resistance for those old coils. Now, I'm gonna go get some new ones, maybe. Didn't seem to have very many options the last time I was in. But it's a nice day, so I want to ride. Now, speaking of spark plugs, I need to change the plugs on our 2006 Kia Sedona. I have been not changing the plugs for one really super duper obvious reason, which I will show you now. You know why I like working on motorcycles? Because that's why I like working on motorcycles. I need to take off this and that, all of this, and a whole bunch of stuff you can't see back here. The intake, this, a whole bunch of other stuff you can't see back there, to change spark plugs on this van. Now, apparently, shop estimates on this job are at least 3 hours and possibly 4. There is so much shit to disconnect and reconnect and everything else. It's not even funny. It's ridiculously complicated. I don't know why they had to make the air flow around the engine that way. It's just, whatever engineer came up with that needs to be taken out back and kicked in the nuts repeatedly, and then afterwards forced to change the plugs on every single freaking Kia Sedona that was ever released to production. Oh my god. And apparently if you were to go and get this done at a dealership, you're talking $400 to $500 to change spark plugs. What the hell? In what kind of world is that okay? But in addition to the plugs, I'm going to have to change the front valve cover. It's leaking oil, which is probably because the PCV valve is clogged or not functioning correctly. It's not exactly the, you know, height of technology. It's a little tube, these a little ball bearing, and, you know, stuff flows out, the ball bearing closes when it tries to come back in. It's not complex, but apparently it's just one of those wear items. But again, it's underneath all that shit on top of the engine. Uh-oh. These are running out of gas. There we go. God bless the reserve tank. Well, not tank. Basically positioned on the tank. So that's what I'm going to be doing sometime in the next 2 weeks. I don't look forward to that. I really don't want to have to take the stupid van out of commission for half a day while I figure out, oh shit, I missed that bolt, I gotta come back. And I'm kind of thinking, and it's looking kind of like the plugs on this beast right here got a little cross-threaded. Could be wrong, but it doesn't seem like the plug's going all the way into the hole on either side. And what's weird about that is it must be threading in enough that it's sealing, because I don't know, it runs perfectly fine. I have a buddy up the street though, he's got a 12mm thread chaser. So I might actually just, you got a bike, run it down through. Folks, see if maybe I can fix that. Otherwise, I think I'm gonna let it go. It seems to be running fine. It doesn't stumble, it's not sucking air, it hasn't puked a plug. But on that other point, because I can, and I'm gonna go there. So I like internet communities. You know why I like internet communities? Okay, real brief story. Owned a 2003, I think that's what it was. No, it was older than that. Shit, I forget. 93. I had a 93 Honda Accord. And just driving to work one day, all of a sudden, kick, nothing. Dash lights are all on, but all of a sudden, I got nothing going to the engine. There is zero power at all. I got no spark, I got nothing. So, call a tow truck, tows it back to the house because I was going to try and look at it. Fires right up. What in the hell? Now, for whatever reason, the tow truck that always came and got it was a flatbed. It did this another time, so I had it towed from Pottsville, Pennsylvania, all the way to Reading, Pennsylvania, because that was the only goddamn Honda dealership in the area. Hooray. It gets back off the truck, and guess what? It fires right up. I eat the diagnostic fee and the lost time and have to go fetch the damn car. And, you know, going along, I am in a left turn only lane in Pottsville at 3-something in the afternoon. And again, the car just, bam, nothing. Had a cop drive by. But did it die on you? Yes, sir. Alright, then just stay with it. I'm like, dude, you could help direct traffic around me. So I'm left sitting on the trunk of the car trying to point people around, and they're not getting it. So what it really turned out to be was it was a bad coil pack. It had a crack, and depending on, you know, the way the car leaned, it would sometimes work and sometimes not. So like every time it went up on a rollback, it would swoosh around the electronics enough that it would start working again. Now, the thing that pisses me off about that is after the second time it happened, I went and found it was at the time, a Yahoo board, and it told me exactly what the fucking problem was. And so I told the dealership exactly what the fucking problem was. Except they sent it back to me saying, well, you can't reproduce it, even after I told them, dude, it's a coil pack, replace it. Well, we don't want to cause you unnecessary work. I'm like, okay, you're not paying for my tows. So in the third time, though, they were finally able to reproduce it in the shop. Oh, hey, it's a coil pack. Well, no shit, dumbass, I told you that. It's about that time I started not trusting dealers and very much trusting the internet. So I guess way back then I was using the internet to help repair things, and to this day I love the fact that you can go online and pretty much any problem your vehicle has, if it's not a super limited production run, you can find a fix for it. So that takes us to motorcycle forums today. Oh, you stay. Dude. So, I don't know what it is. It's like half the forums anymore are super supportive, like, yeah, we're glad you're here, come wrench, we'll help you diagnose your problem. And the other half are, dude, don't touch it, you'll blows it up, you'll die, oh my god, flaming catastrophe. I don't understand. And it's funny because this guy is like in Malaysia that was giving me shit last time, how I should park this bike and buy a new head because trying to fix the threads, just nope. Save yourself money and time. Like, fuck you, dude. You don't owe me. I mean, honest to God, the damn tool I can use for free because it's up the road, for starters. Second, I'd rather just try and salvage what I've got because, my God, it's a 87. Almost a 30-year-old bike. It's kind of hard to find parts. So thus ends the rant. I have arrived at the store. So I guess until next time, internets, peace.